Hello? Hello, audio test, hello? Can you hear me? Am I coming through? Angela? Angela, can you hear me? It's Roland. We haven't talked in a while, but I'm back. Launch Library of Ruina with mods. Hello, Skia, Colinium, Taz, and Ranta. How are you guys all doing? You've been asleep for some time, Ranta. Not Ranta, Roland. You've been asleep for some time, Ranta. Wake up, Ranta. Time for a stream, come on. My nose is running a little bit, so I apologise about that. I might need to... I think I'm going to try and get into the habit of muting when I blow my nose, because rewatching the streams, it was awful, because I hate the sound of nose blowing. I absolutely hate the sound of nose blowing, so every time I'd, like, turn away and blow my nose, it'd be like, ugh. So I'm going to try and get into the habit of just quickly just muting while I blow my nose and then making sure I unmute. Like, these days, because of all the times my recording software's bugged out, I now sort of quite compulsively check to make sure everything's still streaming and recording and that the mics are on and stuff. So hopefully that will prevent future tragedies. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? I think we're ready. Okay. Whew. Hello and welcome back to Gary and Riva vs. Live Library of Ruina. Yes, we're back. To quickly let everyone know, sort of, because it's been a while since the last one of these, believe it or not. The last time I streamed this was in April of 2023, and I stopped due to health reasons, which are, I think, mostly cleared up, theoretically. I'm still not breathing perfectly, which I'm peeved about, as it's been like 3 months since my surgery. But I don't know if that will ever get better. So, sorry, 2024. What year is it? Sorry, April 2024. So I'm just putting my phone on silent because I've been getting a lot of pings lately. There we go. Yes, April 2024. It's 2025 now, I'm sorry, I thought it was 2024. So, in preparation for this, I have rewatched all of the story sections of this entire game, like, on my streams. So I've remembered some of my theories. I've watched, like, the all of the cutscenes. I watched some of the credenza stuff. I didn't watch it all because there's a lot and most of it isn't relevant. And frankly, I could just easily read that to myself. Although, frankly, I could have just rewatched these, but I don't know. I liked my thoughts on them as I went. So I can't remember how far I actually got in the credenza. The last one I remember reading was The Crying Children. Oh no, I think I read these. I think that was it. And I said I wasn't going to read Star of the City until I got further and had sort of more complete versions. That was it. Yes, rewatching them, I came up with some new ideas. And I've been thinking about them a bit more. And we will, I think, get into them as we go, rather than just having a big exposition dump now. But before we go any further, I would just like to let you know that there are still a couple of unclaimed plebs. So, in Malkuth, we have a full team. We've got Malkuth, Nathan, Melonhead, Oatmeal, and Ishmael. Yasod has Colinium, Ryan Mark I, Pleblord, and Elmer. Hod, my Hoddy, has Lam, me, Ethan, and Tali. Netzak has Dreaming Author, Becca, Luna Willow, and Amane. Tifereth has Eurus, Doot, and Buff Miku. So I don't remember Buff Miku. She was a beast. Gabora has Skia, Ranta, and Cyan. Chesed has Mimic, Kathy, and Exusier. Binner has Durandal, Luca, and Hockmer has 2 unclaimed people. So, if I have not listed you... Oh yeah, and I'm doing it again. Rowland and Ronta. If Rowland also has Dia, Mr. Taz, and Port. So, if I have not named you in that, then you can claim one of these 2 plebs. I'm afraid you don't get to design what they look like. I do that, but you get to pick your name and I'll make some clever lines that make me think of you when they're said. If I know you at all. So, like, more regular viewers will get more personalised lines, but otherwise claim those freely in chat. Right. I don't know where to begin. I don't remember... Like, I remember how to play, but I don't remember how to play well. So let me just have a quick look at the abnormalities. We've got the Snow Queen. I still haven't beaten the Snow Queen. Oh, God. Road Home and Scaredy Cat, I know those. Mountain of Smiling Bodies. Oh, God, they're all awful. Like, I briefly rewatched me trying this. I think I tried this in, like, the last stream. Snow Queen I've tried a few times. And Mountain of Smiling Bodies I think I may have tried once and hated. Oh, Mini-Me's working, that's good. Oh yes, that's the other thing I'll mention. Do not give me any spoilers. Like, I'm just saying this because it's been a while. It's in the title of the video, but just in case anyone is under any misconceptions about what I mean, no spoilers whatsoever. No hints, like, oh, keep an eye on that character. If you're telling me something which gives any kind of indication at all about the plot or anything like that, it is not wanted or welcome. So just to reiterate that. If there is something that I'd like to know about, I will ask about it, but otherwise, no spoilers, because this is such a story-heavy game and I enjoy the theorising so much, it kills my fun when people spoil. Right. Apparently there is a general reception I can do to get me back into this. Oh yeah, just in case, because again, it's been a while, I've got 3 mods on. I've got the No Grind mod. I have 2 more mods. I don't remember what they are. Cut. I think one was like cut pages. I don't remember the third one though. Have I done that one? I think I have. Yeah, the no grind and cut key pages. But then there was one more, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. Like, I've also modded in stuff like Ishmael. Her hair and face are modded in, but that's just slotting a thing, and that isn't so much a mod. Right, 2 Star of the City. This one. Oh yeah, of course, it comes up as question marks if I haven't done it. Okay. Alright. Restore achievements. Thank you, Taz. Yes, it was the re-enable achievements, because I'm fairly sure like modding it disables achievements, which is something I hate, so that's re-enabled. Okay, Alan. And Night Owls. Gap attack. So, haste. It's a very haste build. Gain an additional speed dice at 3. Offensive dice gain a power against targets with less than 10% health. Pierce dice +2, blunt and slash -2. So that's good for Netzach. Using a melee combat page, if this character's speed is greater than the target's by 3 or more, destroy a block die. Oof. And he endures stabby. Speed +1, offensive gain dice, gain power, stiletto. Okay, so these are very much going to be going on Netzach and his crew. Their slash, so Malkuth is burn of various types. Yasod is blunt. Hod is slash and bleed. Netzach is pierce. Tifereth. I don't remember what Tifereth's. I don't know that I even have this written down anymore. Oh, maybe on this. What's this? Nope. Nope, what is this? My old notebook. No, irrelevant. Okay. No, okay, I don't know that I've got it written down anymore. Boost damage by some of users' haste and targets bind. Yikes! That's an exclusive page to him. Okay, so they're all about speed difference. Okay. They also all endure stabby of some kind. Gabora are... I don't even know what they are. I can't remember their strategy either. They have no strategy. They also have no strategy. And they also have no strategy. And their strategy was defensive, I think? I don't know. I'm like the Snow Queen is really messed up. Roland's floor. Alright, I'm gonna kick off with Hod because, you know, Hod is my best. Hod is my team. Here we go then. First battle in like what, 9 months? It's alright, I can dodge their attacks, I can do this. Maybe I'm too used to the equipment I wore in the past, my own body feels alien. Hello and welcome. You made me put down my book for this. Go for the optics, Chatika. You got us all in serious trouble. Ready now? We're here because we want to live. Why'd we work under that man? He got us all in serious trouble. If we find valuable intel, maybe there'll be room for negotiation. What do you mean you forgot Hod was Irish? He's Cockney. Hello, I'm from the rough streets of London, innit? Irish. Gah. Oh, Automod. Hang on. It's been a while since Automod's done its thing. No, Automod hasn't caught anything. You're mistaken. Right. How do I play? So Alan is the dangerous one. Uh, 2 to 7. What does Hod have? Slash dice power +2. Okay. how does one claim a pleb? Do I just ask, or do I need to do something like special, like send bits? No, you just ask. Sorry, I didn't see that message. I can't help but giggle every time I see the model peeking over the side of the screen. Hi. Hey, Mozzie. No, as far as I can tell, it didn't block the pleb, because you saw it. Right? Yeah, I see pleb. Right. Sorry, I should get on with stuff. Right. So I'm trying to remember which ones of these I need. Okay. So he's also going to be blocking. What about Garen? What's Garen doing? He's only got 3 lights, so he can't cast Ink over yet. He's 2 to 7, and I have +1 slash, so... Weird, okay, so I think that might be more your things, because there's no auto mod. Nothing's popped up in auto mod, so... If you're getting stuff censored, that's, you know, that's your own settings, I think. Let's go for defense order. Tali able to disgorge innards just sounds awful. Alright, she's got 3 things going for her, all secondary dice, all attacks. 2 to 7, 2 to 7, 2 to 7. Does she have any bonuses? Not to dice power. Bloody hell, she's got a lot going on. Okay. What's the suppression of auto mod then? I'll throw hands with this thing. I'm afraid that is in your settings, I think. Sorry this is taking me ages. I cannot remember how to do any of this. It is going to take me. Oh, does Tali have... Also, she's marked as newbie. I need to give her a title. So... Anything I want to intercept or focus? Yeah, I'm probably going to make a bit of a mess with this to begin with, but I will give it a go and I'll see how I get on. I'm also going to focus Alan because he seems the most dangerous. Hey Nathan, you have not missed much. Just got started and this is the very first round of the very first thing. Here we go. Good. Nice. Not bad. Not good. Bad. Nice. Bad. He's not being staggered at all so far. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that was a good stagger. Ooh. God, there's so much going on. Tolly. Ha. Okay, so he's got 2 haste and 2 enduring, and 13 bleed. For the scene, take 13 damage and subtract a third of the bleed every time they roll an offensive dice. He's got 4 haste. Oh god, look at their rolls. Actually, not horrendous, but we're basically all of us are bound, which isn't good. Oh god, Hod is so slow. Speed is greater by 3. He's going to destroy a block if I use one. Not that Hod has any block. I'm just going to hit him with that. Try and take him out. Guess match that. I'm going to throw myself into this a bit, and if I completely mess it up, then so be it, and I'll switch down to something a little bit easier to get me back into it. Oh, criticize and compliment. Maybe one of each, just what you like the game and in spite of it. This game has one of the best stories of anything I've ever played. Does he have any smoke? He does. Is anyone attacking him? Nobody is. Bloody hell, everyone's going for Lam. Sorry, I'll come back to the compliment criticize in just a moment. Gain a positive emotion. He's not got much bleed. I don't think he can incept much, can he? So Tali might be staggered. I think Tali's going to get staggered, but at least she no, she won't be able to act because she's going to get staggered before she does. Best I can do. Thanks for dropping in, Taz. Oh no. Oh. Like Star of the City is a tough place to just drop in after most of a year. Nice. Even with my best team, I oh no. She's not staggered yet. Good. She's staggered now. Bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Uh-oh. I mean, he's almost dealt with. Alright, look at the day. I would normally give it to Hod, but Hod is about to go down, so I'm actually going to give it to Garen. Right, compliment, criticize. Yeah, the story of this game is one of the best things in any game I've ever played. It is utterly fantastic. Criticize, it was... I don't actually know. The mechanics are quite obtuse. It's very hard to sort of know what you're doing with them a lot of the time. Particularly when it's been a while. No way I can save Hod. There is no critique, it's perfect. Yeah, probably my biggest criticism is that it is very difficult to play sometimes. How many? Yeah. If I can kill him, then if I can get at least one book from him, then I'm pretty much set on that. And I'll stand a much better chance when I come back to this. No! Not a hottie! Alarm's almost out. Oh, I forgot to check for the face as well. I clicked when it was sad. I forgot. That's why Garen didn't do well. Oh, good. We finished Alan. That's pretty good. Slash dice game power. I'm just going to chuck it all on Garen, frankly. Alan has a peg leg? Watching streams of both this and Lobco, I do get the sense is very complicated. It's fine when you know what you're doing, but it has so many mechanics, most of which it doesn't explain very well, that it can be incredibly difficult to get on top of. There's no way you can intercept. Oh, you can intercept you. It really matters. Angry face. Tolly! Oh, Ethan's going down. Oh. Sweet, no unforeseen consequences prevented me from catching the stream. Oh, hey, welcome. Ooh. It's got to be Sanguine Desire. Hello, Brian Tan. Welcome. So, reminder to the new people, no spoilers, please. Uh, 18, 100. I can definitely kill off one of these. But who? It's not worth using a 5-cost card on that one. Is anyone going for you? You are. Lam has no cards left, no pages whatsoever. So Lam is fucked. Oh no, no, never mind. My mistake. I was still in the ego ones. I was just ready to be like, okay, Lam, sorry man, I tried. I barely tried. Like, it's like, I go on to him and it's like, oh, there's nothing I can do. Well, I guess he's dead. Fucking whelp. I've missed this game so much. Like, Skier is probably aware of just how much I've missed this game because I talk about it a fair bit. Oh no, I need to take you out, don't I? Is anyone going? Yeah, they are. They're going to kill Ethan. Soz, Ethan. Sozzle. Sozzle, mate. If you survive, can you hit them, please? Wait for anger. There it is. Ooh! What am I wearing? And I'm staggered. Fuck. Well, Ethan's dead. No, that wasn't Ethan. That was Lam. Now Ethan's dead. Now I'm dead. God, that ended frickin' quick. Today was rather unfortunate for me. My cloud save for Ruina didn't sync, so I lost 2 hours of progress. Oh, that's bad. But I got 2 books of Alan and Carmine Kicks while possessing the Red Shoes abnormality page. 5% chance to boost attack damage by 1. Okay. First of all, do you have a title I can give you? Obviously, top grade Atali. Yeah. Let's hide that. Went through an entire job since the last time we played, which is wild to think about. It's been a long year. Very strong newbie. I don't think I can... Oh no, I can have very strong newbie. Okay, very strong newbie Tali. Oh, she looks so cute. I'm not biased. I am totally biased. Nose battle symbols are very rare. Yeah, I don't think I've got any. Right. Well, that failed. So, let's go for something a bit lighter. Let's go for, I don't know, Blade Lineage. Just to try and get through a game. Oh, I forgot. No, it's fine. Try and get through a game that I can actually win. Stabby, so I guess we're going for Netzak's crew. It's a 4v4. Okay. Bamboo Jim. He is going to hit with 3 to 8. Ah, no, he's got... So it's 5 to 10. Yikes, so... No one's going for her. One person's going for Netzak. No one's going for her. Oh, she's got the gun. Go for reload. Can you intercept? I don't know if it's worth doing. I can't really remember how ranged cards work. I'm not sure I ever knew how ranged cards work. So I guess we're gonna find out the hard way. And focus Bamboo Jim. Can I move around on the map? Because like slightly obscures this. Yeah, focus bandage him. Okay. Bloody 14, not bad. Oof. Oof. Nice. Very nice. Very high stagger. Very high stagger, guys. I remember that they always hit first, but it was the rest of it that I don't remember. I don't know that you're going to be able to explain it to me. I don't really have time to sit and try and understand it. We went through this before, didn't we? That this stuff cannot be explained by chat. It's too complex and too many little things to it that it just doesn't work when people try and explain it. So I'm just going to have to work it out myself again. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I'm a provincial gamer. Pew! 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 Nice. Ooh. Ooh. Got that giggle. Stagger! We went through this before, yeah, but it has been like 9 months, so... Like, whether you're talking about we went through how they work before, or we went through how they can't be explained before. But, you know, either way, it's been... Add to claim their bones. Yeah, either way. She's definitely dead. Throw that in. Let's try and finish him off. Nice, staggered. Considering she keeps taking hits, Becca's doing remarkably well. Come on, he's only got 13 health left. 4 health left. 4 health left. Oh, doesn't he have a card that makes him come back? Random question, which abnormality did you enjoy fighting the most so far? None of them. They were all awful. No, I can't think of any of them. Like, I enjoyed the realizations because they were a beautiful art and a fascinating exploration. Yeah, so that. But the actual abnormality fights were awful. Basically, uniformly awful. Yeah, go through him when we can. This Earthworm Jim down. She can't even read. Alright, just one guy left. And he's got 7 health. I remember there was a way to do that, but I couldn't immediately remember how. Yeah, just throw everything on him now. Pew! Never mind. Oh! Yay! My first victory in 9 months, so it feels good. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Yes, I do need to go burn some books. Let's all join hands, come together, and burn some books. Oh, full stop to life, ear. Willow is getting an ear piercing. Willow already has ear sparkles. Stagger resist +2. Yeah, boost stagger damage, that's better for... Oh, it's not an ear piercing, it's a headset. Alright, book burning. Burning some books, yay. Burn 10 of them. Yay, Alan's page. So we've got Prod the Weakness, so these are all stabby cards, which sadly do not help me. Although Feint would be pretty good on some of my other ones which don't use a single type. Stiletto, Alan's exclusive page. I don't like exclusive pages. Okay, well, that was a good stream. Same time next week? I'm kidding. What do I do next, though? I don't feel capable of taking on hard stuff again yet. If you did that, I'd hunt you down. I just want to go out on a high. Alright, let's have a look at Gabora's side. She's got Eugen and Boundary of Death. Skier. I can't remember what Skier says. Oh yeah. Now I remember. Oh, that's what you meant by gambling. Oh, BOD, of course, Boundary of Death. That makes sense. I don't remember how these guys play. Ranta has guns because obviously. Oh yes, no, of course, Ranta made the custom like page look so that Ranta can have like a melee look while wielding guns because he's American. I don't think it will do well here, but I'm going to give it a go. What is the deal? We should take it down as quickly as possible. Ugh, this place reeks of filth. It'll be hell to deal with it as it grows bigger. You heard Miss Gabora, let's be fast. Okay, in search of corpses. Prioritizes using Devour on allies, recovers 30% of current HP upon defeating an ally. Each time the abnormality loses more than 25%, melting corpses is spawned. Transforms back to stage 1 when health drops to 0, transforms to stage 3 upon fully recovering. Rot. Upon taking a hit, deal 8 damage to the librarian that attacked it and inflict fragile. Frickin' grand. I don't know if I said this last time, but third trumpet. I don't know that I've played this before. I have no recollection of it at all. At start of the scene, gain a strength, uses horrid screech every 2 scenes. Melted corpses, some of these are, yes it is. So every time it loses 20%, 25% of its max health, it will spawn another one of these. They are doing stuff. Upon taking a hit, oh that's so annoying. Mass individual. Yeah. I think I remember how the mass pages work. I might not though. Guess we're gonna find out. I'm just gonna throw stuff in and see what happens. Oh yeah, Cyan is like high single hits. With these games, is it possible to get screwed over mid-game because your choice are to struggle to barely recover? Oh no, no. Every step you make is a step you never fall back. Like with that other fight, I beat Alan, so now I have all of Alan's abilities. So all I had to do was defeat one of them, and because of the no grind mod, I'm up to their level. You can't lose progress in this. It's just it's just demoralizing. Okay, I think that's all I've got. Find out what happens. Oh, everyone survived it! Yay! Nobody blocked the second one though. Oh god. I've no idea if we made any progress there. It doesn't look like we did. Devour on allies. Recovers 30% of current HP upon defeating an ally. Okay. Devour, devour, and devour. Okay. I see. I think I understand. Accept. Oh, you've got no light. Why are you so lightless? Skier, why are you like this? Is this related to Lobco? Yes, this is the sequel. It's Gabora from Lobco. Right there. Good old Gabora. Gabora, Gabora. Find out if my plan is working at all. Oh, he's almost staggered. Come on, skier. Literally one stagger left. No, one stagger. Don't worry, skier, I don't blame you. I didn't bite hard enough. No, bite harder. Get one of those, like, dog chew toys and just... God, that made my head just shake on my head. Right. This might be a stupid way of doing this, but I'm just throwing everything onto one thing, because then I know it'll get through. Because if I can frickin' immobilize the mountain of bodies, that would be good for me. Karen does the electrobuzz noise. Hang on, I can't do it with the headset on. Just like I shake my head. Oh, hey Jay. I shake my head and it's just like my headset stays where it is, so it just like rubs over my ears. Just tighten it a bit. Look, it's Cyan. Let's throw everything on there. And Cyan. Disarm. What does disarm do? Defensive dice. Yeah, he's not using any freaking defensive dice. Burn, yeah, go with burn. Oh, not good. Skier's almost staggered. Rancher's dead. Rancher's Skier both staggered. Fuck. The ball's almost dead. Staggered. Skier, you know, if you'd staggered him last turn, this wouldn't be happening right now. The start of the scene. Let me know how the volume is as well, because like I've turned the volume down slightly because on the streams I think it was a bit too loud, so just let me know how this one is. I've turned it down to about 70% from the 100. God, he's gonna... Gabora's almost dead. It's my best damage dealer. It's just very moist. Delicious squelch noise. Nope. You're staggered as well. Ooh. I think it might be almost over. I'm not sure we can bring this one back. Seems a little bit on the shitty side for us, if I'm honest. So I was going for Irish with that one. I don't think I hit it, but I was going for it. Just fucking mince it. Mince that body. I didn't mean to click space then, I meant to click tab. Oh well. Finger guns! That's so good. Max damage and it did like 1. I reckon we possibly could have had this if 2 of our guys weren't staggered at the same time bodies was. Oh, we're all doing quite poorly. So I guess it was Skier's fault. I was trying to deny it before. I don't think I'm playing this the smartest way. I'm very much just throwing everything at one thing and ignoring everything else. I'm not really paying attention to the other cards it's playing. I'm just trying to kill it. Oh, Gaboro's staggered. And Skier's dead. I leave everything to Durandal. Oh, this was so close. So close. Please don't tell me how to beat stuff. I'm going to the big Milgram in the sky. Oh no. Yeah, fuck it, give it to Gabora. This is our last chance, guys. We've lost. You've got no cards. You've got no cards at all, Gabora. What are you doing? Nope, Runter's staggered. And they both popped. And then we just get to watch it eat some bodies. Oh. I think that went alright. I think I'm going to try that again, because I may actually be able to beat that. You know, if Skier gets their act together. I'm glad you see how it is. Brian, I said please don't tell me how to play. Look, just yeah. I have no idea what's going on in regards to the combat, but it sure is flashy. Certainly is. Hello, Monokuma. How's it going? Let's get some of this one. And yeah, that's everything. Nope, only Rant failed that. But Gabor and Skier failed it the next time. Skier's almost staggered already. Come on, Skier. He's not going for us at all. Dawn infected my vocabulary with her funny ancient words a while ago, for better or worse. Right, as long as Skier doesn't get staggered, I think we're going to be okay this round. Yeah, yeah. Slash is ineffective, I notice. Is this something I've been doing wrong? Yes! Blunt is the only thing that's of any bloody worth here. I was unaware of that, which is probably why I've been doing so poorly. Because that's all... I mean, that's Blunt and Pierce. Skier is almost entirely Slash. That's a lot of Pierce. And that's a lot of Slash. Whoops. Ugh. I forgot about resistances and stuff. Stagger him! Stagger him before you get... Oh, Skier's staggered again. Cyan's almost staggered. Good. 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 Okay. If we can kill him this round, we've won. If we can't kill him this round, we haven't won. That's logic. However, 2 of them are bloody staggered. Ugh! Come on, Ranta. 15. Gabora, yes, beast! Oh! What? Sorry? Oh, right. That was in stage 2. We're not done. Well. Forgot that, didn't I? What's your deal now? Fuck, it's the same. Oh no. Oh, you tiny little... I was about to say something incredibly rude then. Okay. We're not done, guys. We haven't won yet. I know I promised you that we'd have won if we did it, but we didn't do it, so we're not done yet. Ski is probably dead. Well, buggeration. It's not screaming anymore. It's still squelching though, so we can all still enjoy that. Ski is dead. Is still doing bloody work here. So cyanic. Still devouring. Fucking focus fire. Keep focus firing. I want you to keep shooting him, Ranta. Follow your instincts. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The small piles are really tearing through you. Yeah, but I don't feel like I fight back, because upon taking a hit, deal 8 damage to the librarian that attacked it and deal fragile, so hitting them is just going to shred my health more than them hitting me. They do like 8... They do 4 to 10 damage, but hitting them at all deals a guaranteed 8. So it is much better numerically for me to just let them hit me than to fight back. Boundary of death. Okay. Ready? Open fire. No, that's Cyan dying. Open fire. Yes. It's down to 14 stagger. Cyan's dead. Come to the big Milgram in the sky. 7 stagger. You're letting him heal. Staggered. Okay, it's just Ranta and Gabora left. And we're out of fucking light on Ranta. You're gonna have to carry us here, Gabora. Okay, if we win this time, then we've won. If we don't win this time, then we've lost. Don't get staggered. 67. 40. Yes! Ah. Sorry, what now? I have to defeat the piling... That's never been a thing. What? This has never been a thing. Sorry, I get what? I didn't see that. Oh. Buggeration. There's one. So I've got, what, 2 turns to kill fucking 3 of them? Hey, Sucra. I mean, I'm trying not to sing It's All Over But the Crying, but it's getting very difficult. Okay, it's 2 down. Oh, Gabora! Okay, I need to kill this one this turn, and I have 1 light on my gunner. Oh, I'm gonna have to chance the Boundary of Death. As we walk through the Valley of the Boundary of Death, I shall feel no mountain of smiling bodies. 20. 8. Yes, Ramsey, you finished. You did it. Oh. Yes. Oh, that felt so good. That felt so good.
역시 도서관에서는 예전 붉은 안개처럼 힘을 낼 수 없나?
Give me a second. Oh, I'm just feeling the waves of triumph. Oh. Did it. Okay. Let me just blow my nose and then we can get started. Okay. Right. Just to warn you, I may not get the voices exactly the same. I will do my best. And I guess you can't exert as much power as the Red Mist did in her prime. Oh yeah, because they're like... one of the big plots, sorry, I'm mentioning this because it's relevant to this, is that they want to lure Argyle back with the red mist because he was looking for her. And it's like, I'm thinking, are they going to create a red mist abnormality? And by the way, don't answer any of this, obviously, no spoilers. Are they going to create a red mist abnormality to lure him back because of the whole creating things? That's what the library does. Or are they going to restore her to her prime? Because there is the locked red mist thing on her page. So there is the possibility that they'll be restoring her to her prime. Or maybe they're just going to say, hey Gabora, can you just write your life story in this book and use that? That would also probably work. Because all they don't know what's in the book. So you just have to literally just put a book. It's like, my name is Gabora and I'm the Red Mist. Title it The Red Mist. And then it's like, he'll go, oh, they have a book on the Red Mist. And then he just gets there, defeats this whole reason. It's like, I'm Gabora and I'm the Red Mist. And he's like, well, fuck you all then. Right. I guess you can't exert as much power as the Red Mist did in her prime.
그런 것 같다.
Seems so. I can't see myself to be identical to Callie either.
붉은 안개 시절과
What's the big difference between the Red Mist and your present self, though?
난 에고를
I used to be able
자유롭게
to freely
사용해서
wield
싸웠어.
ego.
아마
I was
도시에서는
probably the only
유일했을
one in the
거야.
city who could manage such a feat.
마음에 따라
Weapons and armor that
무기와
resonate with
갑옷.
your own heart. Who could have
누가
imagined
상상이나
that?
했겠어? 지금은 그
And now I
에고를
can't
마음껏
handle those
사용하지
ego
못하는
as
상태고.
smoothly anymore.
사서들은
But the
에고를
librarians
사용할
can
수
use ego
있잖아.
now, right?
그렇긴 하지.
True, but we aren't in full control
하지만
of the ego we
완전히
use.
에고를 통제해서 싸우는 건
I
아니야.
assume there's an element of being in the library or being in Lobco, probably with the Cliffoth. I expect the Cliffoth played a part in that, given that basically every single employee, no matter how plebby, could handle ego equipment. So unless it's a case of there is a further stage of synchronizing with it, like Kill la Kill, you can fully synchronize or you can just use it.
잠시 빌리는 거지.
We're just temporarily acquiring it from
환상체로부터.
abnormalities.
그러니까
So if I'm getting this right, we're basically
우리는
borrowing powers from the
환상체라는
creatures we call
괴물의
abnormalities in the
힘을
form of ego.
에고를 사용하고
Yes, that is
있다는
the
거고.
basic plot of this series, yes.
맞아.
That's pretty much it. We're
제대로
not in the
사용할 수
state to
있는
use them
상태인
properly.
건
So it
아니지.
is the whole synchronized versus using thing.
붉은 안개는 그걸
And so the
제대로
red mist
사용했고
was...
내가 휘두르던
Well,
검은
the sword I used to wield was
누군가로부터
extracted
추출한
from someone
에고였지만
else, but the armor was
입던
my own
갑옷은
ego.
나만의 에고였어. 그게 나에게 큰 힘을 줬고.
Those She was protected by her own ego. I feel like this is... I feel like that's saying something about her, but I'm not going to be the one to say it. Those empowered me greatly.
하긴 누가
Did that
알았겠어.
just skip one? No, it didn't. It just looked like it did. I mean, yeah, no one could have seen that coming.
마음과
Weapons and armor that
무기와
resonate with the
갑옷이라니
mind. Your foes must have been helpless against them.
속수무책으로
그리 편한 물건만은 아니야.
It's not all that convenient,
말 그대로
since it literally links up with your
정신과
mind. You risk getting
되려
consumed
먹힐
by
수도
it as
있거든.
well.
먹히면
And the distortion
뒤틀림이
happens if
발생하는
you're
건가?
gobbled up by it, like a delicious ham hang pang pang sandwich.
아마 그렇게 되겠지.
I suppose that's one way to put it.
에고를 사용할 때마다
Every time I
나에게
used ego, it felt
누군가
like
말을
someone were
걸어오는 것
talking to
같거든.
me.
나에게 너무 필요한 말이지만
They're what I desperately needed to
듣고
hear,
싶지
but at the
않기도
same
해.
time, those words are things I don't want to listen to.
정신을 놓으면
It was like a
휩쓸려서
raging
떠내려갈
torrent
것만
that could
같지.
sweep my consciousness away if I ever lost my grip.
난 잘 모르겠군.
Not sure I
여기서
felt that.
사용하는
I
에고는
guess it's because the
네
ego we
말대로
use here
엔젤라가
are adjusted
조정한
by
것일
Angela
뿐이야.
in advance.
밖에 사람들이
I'm mostly
에고를
worried
사용할
about
때가
what may happen when
걱정이지.
people out there start manifesting and using ego.
그런 대단한
Who
장비는
gave you access
누구에게
to such
받은 거야?
amazing gear anyway?
카르멘.
Carmen,
사람들을
the
치료하기
person who
위해
supposedly
연구를
led the
진행했다는
research to cure
사람이고
humanity, wasn't it?
맞아.
Right.
카르멘은 둥지
Carmen was from the
출신이었지만
nest, but she wasn't afraid to hang around the
뒷골목이든
back
둥지든
streets
안
to give her
가리고 쑤시고
fervent
다니며
speech.
열변을 토해. 내가 볼 때는 곧 죽겠다
She wasn't going to
싶었지.
last long if she kept that up, if we're being honest.
그냥 내버려 둘
So you
수가
helped her out of
없어서
pity or
도와준
something?
건가?
그럴 리가.
Not a chance. I wasn't
대가
naive to
없는
serve anyone
자원봉사를
without
할 정도로
payment.
순지 둥지 출신
I simply
주제에
wondered
도시에
just what
무슨
exactly a
고통을
nest dweller would
한다고
know about the
저렇게
agonies of the
열성적인가
city to be so
싶었던 것뿐이야.
passionate about the matter. Oh, we're getting actual Gabora lore here. Yay!
도시에서
She
반복하는
brazenly
아픔을
went
끊을 수
about
있다는
She brazenly
허무맹랑한
went on
소리를
about her
잘도
absurd claim that
써버렸으니까.
she can break the ever-repeating cycle of suffering that goes on in the city.
그래서 화가 났어.
I got mad that
저런
some
샌님이
dweeb was
대체 뭘
spouting off
한다고
like she
저럴까
understood everything.
하면서. 카르멘에게 직접
So I
쏘아붙였지.
grabbed her and snapped her. I mean, snapped
뒷골목의
at her.
아픔에 대해
How
얼마나
dare you
알았어.
rattle on about
그리
that?
떠들어대느냐고.
What do you know about the pain and suffering the backstreets go through? I yelled. I thought Carmen would
울상이라도
whimper on the
지울 줄
verge of
알았더니
tears, but instead
그래,
she kept a
카르멘은
straight face and
뻔뻔하게도
retorted without a
나에게
question.
묻더군. 넌 둥지의
What do you
아픔에
know about the
대해서
pain in the nest then?
얼마나 아느냐고. 둥지의 아픔에 대해 알려줄
I
테니
mean, that was a question.
자신에게 뒷골목의 고통을 알려달라고.
She said she'd tell me about the pain and agony of the nest, so I should teach her about the suffering of the backstreets in return. She was so
참으로
shameless.
뻔뻔했어.
I didn't like
힘도
how
없이
she acted so
나대는 게
brash
마음에
for someone so
들지도 않고.
weak.
하지만
Her eyes and
그
voice, on the
눈과
other hand, carried a
목소리에는 힘이
certain
있었지.
energy.
힘이 없는
She said
사람이라도
even the weakest
마음
people could
먹기에
gain the
따라
power to easily topple
머리까지
the head
냉이
if they set
배어낼
their
힘을
mind to
얻을
it.
거라며 자신이 그 힘과 마음을 얻게
That she
하는
will give
치료를
everyone the
하겠다고.
therapy to grant such power and mindset.
관심 있으면
She
와보라며
gave me her
명함을
card,
줬지.
telling me to come over if I was interested. I really wasn't sure if she was flirting with me. I wasn't against it. I was just didn't know if that's what she meant.
그때 넌 색을
That was before you
부여받기
got assigned a color,
전이었나?
right?
맞아.
Yep, I was a
2급
grade 2 back then.
해결사였어.
You bought her.
2급
You bought into her borderline
그런 사이비
cultist
같은
hooey
소리에
despite being a
홀렸다고?
grade 2?
아니, 오히려 그랬어.
No, I believed her because I
숱하게
was that
사기꾼을
experienced
만나봤지만
actually. I'd
카르멘만은
met countless
달랐거든.
swindlers and hacks in my life, but something about Carmen told me that she wasn't one of them.
아,
Just
대체
what kind of
어떤
person was she?
사람이었던 거야?
그래서 난
Anyways, I
카르멘에게
decided to
걸어보기로
count
했어.
on Carmen.
이 사람만
If I could
지켜낸다면
protect this person, maybe the
세상이
world might
바뀔 수
change.
있을지도 모른다고. 나와 같은 아픔을
Maybe fewer
겪는
people would have
사람들이
to suffer the same
한
kind of pain
명이라도
I
적어질
did.
수 있다고.
그래서 자선 사업 수준으로 해결사 일을
That's why you
해온
work for
거군.
practically free, huh?
말도 안 되는
All the while
전설을
you did unbelievable things,
써내려가면서
becoming a living
색도
legend and getting a
부여받고.
color.
그런 건 다 부수적인
Those
것이.
were just extras.
내가 하는 일
Doing
자체에
meaningful work
의미가
was
있는
enough
거니까.
for me.
역시 강하네.
You sure are strong and stupidly
그리고
honest.
바보 같아.
Heard that a
그런
lot.
소리 많이 듣.
이런저런 이야기 해줘서
Thanks for the
고마워.
stories, by the way.
어,
How about a
담배라도 한 대
cig?
피고.
됐네요.
No thanks.
할
Still got
일이
loads
아직
of work to
남아서
do.
말이야.
That's the second time cigarettes have come up. I can't tell why. Like, is she flirting with him or is it just being friendly? I don't know. Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat during all that. Sponsored by Ham Hang Pang Pang Sandwiches, specifically by the sandwiches. I mean, that harkens back to bloody Tech Town, sponsored by pizza. Oh, that's an old one. Weird Philip had both armor and a weapon. Wonder why Gebby only manifested armor. The Chad Ego Red Miz versus. Oh god. Phillips was partial in nature while he was accepting of his own desires. It's not like he didn't have his doubts. Yuri. Carmen charms everyone. No gender is safe. I'm suggesting nothing. I'm asking if she was flirting. You know, just because somebody flirts, that doesn't mean it's a ship, you know? Right. Absorption. It only wants one thing. Mantids are smiling bodies. They only want one thing. Our flesh drenched in blood. Once it gets a whiff of the scent, it will pursue us in an instant. Laughter. From the mountain of bodies, the dead gave life to something. The dead fused with one another, all smiling. And mountain of corpses. The more bodies it came across, the more defined its shape becomes, and it is never satisfied. Single ally. For the duration of the act, recover 20% of max HP upon defeating an enemy. That's not bad. At the start of the scene, gain strength based on the amount of HP they've recovered this act. Okay. So that's good for someone who is designed to finish people off. When the librarian takes a hit while their HP is at 50% or lower, a screech bursts out. 50% chance up to 3 tons per scene. The screech deals stagger damage and inflicts fragile. That's pretty good for someone who's like a tank. All librarians except the selected one are immediately killed. The selected librarian gains max light capacity, light restoration, strength, protection, haste, proportional to the number of librarians killed. Okay. Does everyone want to sacrifice themselves for Gabora? I don't believe in that case the offer of a cigarette was an attempt at flirting. Seems pretty harmless. Just because someone flirts doesn't mean it's a ship. You know, you're on the internet, right? Yeah. Gabor offering a cig is just as much a flirt as Netzak offering a beer. Make of this what you will. Okay. Well, I didn't unlock the last one, but that's okay. That went surprisingly well, I think. And on the colour of topics, other way around, on the topic of colours, I would like to share a theory. It's actually like a couple of theories that are sort of milling around each other. I don't know if they're mutually exclusive. Oh, can I call him a pleb? You absolutely can. Teddy... be FJ, or do you just want to be Teddy? Up to you. Colour theory, quite. Newbie Teddy. And let me just pick a nice hairstyle. And then I'll do the theorising, because I can't multitask. Isn't Teddy on another floor? I don't think so. I'll just double check. No, we've got no Teddies. We've got Taz. No Teddy. Hairstyle, right. Just Teddy would be good. Yep, that works. Teddy. Newbie Teddy. Oh yeah, has a maid outfit and looks really peeved off about it. I forgot about that. Oh, it's so fun. Look, you're on Binner's floor. Hers is the maid floor. I'm sorry, but there's nothing that I could do about it. It's just the way it is. God, bloody RGB thing in this is not great. Eurus, right. Eurus is the one who Tifreth wants to murder. Can anyone remember why? Eye colour. Let's go for a really bright, saturated blue. And eyebrows. And the mouth. Yeah, that's nice. Make you a little taller. And I haven't come up with a theme for Arkham's Floor yet. So let's see. Teddy. Teddy. Victory Cry. On a death. On ally death. I only learned recently you can type something for the phrases. I'll definitely be doing that next time. It's one of my favourite things. I get to just put words in people's mouths. It's hilarious. What were Ranta's ones? Oh, good. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Right, so I got, what's his names, didn't I? I got Alan. Alan! Downside of watching on my phone, I can't read any of those lines. I guess I'll have to be surprised when they happen in battle. Yeah, I'll try and read them out. I like to make characters I like, so I was painstakingly going through all the preset options to see what fits them. What were Luca's lines? I'm not sure. Oh yeah. I want them to be a bit of a surprise, you see. That's why I'm not lingering on them. Right. Is Alan better? Offensive dice +1 against targets with less than 10% health. Yeah, I might do this between streams. Alright. What should I do now? Should I try? Are these guys built at all? No, they're not, so I'm not trying that one. I might have to borrow them from someone else. Let me have a quick look. Because if I can borrow them, you're indestructible. How do I move around? I swear I used to be able to. I don't know how to move around the screen. I definitely used to be able to. Click and drag? No. Not left click. You can see I'm clicking. And right click doesn't do anything. Middle click? Ah, middle click. Thank you. I had a theory to share. Oh, I did! Sorry, yes. I have to return the title and then get back in. Theory, colour theory, yes. Yes, so, my colour theory. This is because I was rewatching the stuff, and I can't remember what made me twig, but they mentioned the Black Silence. And it's been mentioned a couple of times, and I'm fairly sure the Black Silence was the one who killed the pianist. The pianist, of course, being the one who was the very first distortion, who absolutely wrecked, is like the worst distortion there's ever been, killed 300,000 people in one day, and demolished basically an entire district. I think it was District 17, but I could be mistaken about that. And in the process, was responsible for killing Roland's pregnant wife. So, yeah, it's mentioned that the Black Silence killed her. However, there is also uncertainty because Roland says that he found her crushed by a building, but we know that people killed by the pianist most likely turned into notes. And Argyle, Blue Argalia, said that she turned into a note. So it's like, which is it? And like my main theory at the moment is that, and of course, don't confirm any of this. I don't want any spoilers at all. This is my theories. I reckon Roland is like blotting out some memories. So he's aware his wife died. He clearly isn't experiencing the emotions that he should be. He clearly doesn't fully recognize Argyle as her brother. It's possible he can't even remember his wife's face or name, because he's not mentioned her name. The only flashback was from behind, and that's where we come to theory number. Sorry, that I didn't even explain theory number one. Theory number one is that he's the Black Silence. Obviously, his default appearance is in a black suit. I mean, this isn't it, but you've seen him. You know what Roland is like. So his default appearance is him with the black suit. He's got black hair. It fits. Because, the Red Mist has got red hair and wears a red outfit. Blue Argalia wears blue, has white hair but wears blue. And Angela is being called the Pale Librarian, which I don't think is a colour. I don't think I've had that confirmed or denied. But I don't think it is. Alright, here's one that you can confirm or deny. Have I been told what a colour is? I think I have, but I didn't see it. So unless it's in one of the credenza, it might not. But I think they said the colours are first grade fixers who... I don't even know that they need to be a fixer. They might just need to be a person. But yeah. So if I have been told what how a colour is chosen, I don't think I have, but if I have, let me know if I have. Anyway, yeah. So one theory is that Roland is the Black Silence because he wears black, has black hair, and was present for the pianist. So that would line up. However, there is a second theory. Because in the one flashback image we've had of Angelica? Sorry, I always get her name confused with Arknight's Angelina. Angelica, she also wore black. And it's like, ooh, what if she is the Black Silence? Because I know they work together, so she must also have been a fixer. So it is possible that she is the Black Silence, and that she did destroy him and then die from the wounds, but that doesn't line up with what Argyle said, and frankly, as much as it pains me to say it, Argyle's recollection is more reliable than Roland's, which is a weird thing, but he's clearly going through some stuff. So yeah. Those are my two theories on the Black Silence. They talked about, oh, what happened to Roland? How did you get kicked down to such a low tier? I'm fairly sure I know what it is, but it is spoilers, just from something I've picked up, engaging a bit with the community and with Skier. It's largely from Skier. I'm sorry, Skier, but you did sort of spoil this thing. It was, not your fault. It was basically unavoidable, and it's not confirmed. It's just my theory. So I'm not gonna say what that is, but I'll let you know if I was right or not when we come to it. Last thing, there is another colour who has been mentioned. And they've not actually been named, but they've been referred to, and it was in the warp train stuff when the W Corp employees were chatting about, oh yes, once there was this. Sen says once a colour hid their identity and snuck onto the train, and when they went on to suppress everybody on the train, they found the fight incredibly hard because the colour had basically spent thousands of years training them to fight and enlightened them and all of this. I don't think that is a colour we know, because I don't think that matches Gabora. I don't think Gabora would hide her identity. I don't think it matches Argyle or Roland even. Because Roland has said he has previously ridden the train, but they made a point of saying once there was a colour who changed their identity, who hid their identity and rode the train. So, yeah, I'm going to guess Roland rode the train either before he was a colour or he isn't a colour. I don't know if that is really evidence one way or another, as you know, as shown with Gabura's, her latest story. You can still be incredibly capable without being a colour. So, you know, it's not definitive of anything, really. But yes, anyway, so that was my theory. Again, don't confirm or deny anything, it's all spoilers, and I'm sorry I keep having to keep saying that, but I just want to be absolutely clear. Okay, back into this one. This isn't to actually fight it, I just want to see what the deal is. Immune to all forms of damage until the road home dies. Once the road home dies, all resistance is changed to fatal and max HP. Let's go together on the first scene, spawns home and use a mass attack that applies yellow brick road. After the abnormalities attack towards home has been cancelled 2 times, use a mass attack, you wicked wizard. If any librarian is hit, the home is spawned and repeats. If no librarian is damaged. I don't know what it means by cancelled. I think that means blocked or intercepted. On the second scene, uses Let's Go Home, targeting the home and the librarians with the yellow brick road. If the combat page hits home, the battle is lost. The attack on home is cancelled if all librarians win a clash. Okay, so that's what it means by cancelled. And after it's been cancelled twice. Okay. Does she have no arms? Yeah, she has no arms. She's adorable. Absolutely adorable. Weird and creepy, though. This is all awful. Okay. Oh, there's home. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to do this now, because, well, none of them are geared at all. But now I know it's any of them, I just need to win clashes. So I might see if I can prepare some stuff between. And bloody Snow Queen, I'm just not going there. So, let's have a look at story. I said let's have a look at story. Which ones of these have I beaten? I haven't beaten that one. I have beaten that one. And unlocked the next. I haven't beaten that one. Who are these? Lose section. These are the ones with Zhao? Zhao? And I have beaten them. So I've unlocked 2 of the next tier. But I've got the second stage of Lu. And I have the second stage of Thumb Soldato. So the second stage of this one is going to be the characters, I'm assuming. How many acts is it? 3 acts. Fucking hell. Bloody hell, that's a bit of a tough one, isn't it? Okay. I'm not sure I'm ready. I'm not ready, guys. No, I'm not letting a vote take this one. I'll do the one I think I can do, and it's this one. Alright. Let's give Lu a go then. We've been receiving reports recently that cases of the distortion are growing exponentially, centered around Nest L. Even private officers are reluctant to take the work, going so far as to cancel contracts one-sidedly. Not only would they shun requests about dealing with distortions, they'd also avoid any tasks related to the library as well.
어떻게 보면
I
당연한
guess it was
일이겠지.
to be expected. There's a reason the Lou
우리
was put
미우가
in charge.
당하고 있기도 하고.
부장님,
Director,
이번에
I heard that
일과에서
Section 1 has
뒤틀린
sent us a
관련
report
자료를
about the
하나
distortion.
보냈다고 들었습니다.
그래.
Yeah, that's why I called you here.
뒤틀림에 대한
You both
정보를
know
남기기 위해
we're
기록을 하는
encouraged to
것.
take records
둘다
of the
알고 있지?
distortion in order to gather data, right?
예.
Yes,
기록은
and
하되
our records
그
can only
내용은
be shown
M사
to those in
특이점인
close proximity to a
몸 가까이에
moonlight
둔
stone.
사람에게만 공개하고 있고요.
A moonlight stone, product of M Corp's singularity,
저희는 임무를 위해서라도
which we're
필수로
obliged to
지니고
carry for our
있어야
mission, so it doesn't
하니까
matter much to
상관없는
us.
사안이죠. 그런데
What they sent us is no
일반적인
ordinary
자료가
report, is it?
아닌가 보네요.
If you're sharing it with
저희에게
us,
공유하시는 걸
맞아.
yeah, you got that
영상을
right.
보는데
There's something that irks me about the
신경 쓰이는
footage that
부분이
came
있어서.
with it.
일단 결론부터
Long story short, the
말하자면
Lou's South
리우
Section
일과는
1 has failed to capture the
오늘
crying
아이스
children.
작전에 실패했다.
설마
Was the team
정렬입니까?
wiped out?
아니,
No, they
놓친
just
거야.
missed it.
하지만 일과
But if Section
그것도
1,
샤오
led by
부장님께서
Dr.
놓치실
Zhao, Director Zhao of all
도시
people
항목
too,
정도가
couldn't
아닐
capture it. That can't be an average urban nightmare.
혹시
Has it been
등급이
exalted
오르기라도
recently?
했습니까?
우선 영상부터
We'll watch
보도록
the
하자.
footage first. It starts around here.
이 부분부터야.
다들 정신 차려! 우리는 무슨 일이 있어도 뒤로 물러나지 않는다!
Stay sharp, people. We never back down no matter what happens. 알겠습니다. Yes, Mom.
부장님, 방금 우는 아이가
Director,
바닥으로
the crying
추락했습니다.
children just fell to the ground.
저걸로 더
We
날아다닐
won't be
순
flying
없겠지.
anymore with that messed up body.
얼마 남지
We're almost
않았어.
there. This is the final
조금만 더
push, so
버티면
give it
되니
your all.
밀어붙이도록!
부장님,
Director, there's someone.
뭐?
What?
불쌍해라. 고작
Oh,
이런 애
you
하나
poor
잡겠다고.
thing. Section 1 of the
리우
Lou is out for your
일과가
blood. A little kid.
네 내면에
Isn't
흐르는
it sad that no
순수하고
one
깨끗한
recognizes the
성들을
pure and
아무도
clean
몰라주는구나.
melody flowing within you?
푸른 찬양.
The blue reverberation.
안녕.
Hi
오랜만이네.
there. Been a while,
그렇지.
huh? Yeah, about 9 months. Ooh.
인사가 여전히 호전적이야.
Your greeting is as sharp and bitey as I remember.
또 무슨
I
사건을
don't know what you're up to
일으키려는지
this time, but I'll be
모르겠지만
glad if I could.
이번엔 얌전히 물러났으면
But I'd be glad if you could
좋겠는데.
gently retreat and stay out of this.
난 그저
I'm only here to
어디에서도
take that
받아주지
pitiful
않는
friend
저
rejected by
가여운
everyone.
친구를
That's all.
데려가려는 것뿐이야. 상처투성이에
Injured,
버림받고
abandoned, and about to be
이제는 너희
struck
같은
down by the
사람들이
likes of
처리하려고
you.
하잖아. 슬프네.
How
그저
sad.
울고 싶었을
All he
뿐인데.
wanted to do was cry. I
대신
would shed
눈물을
tears
흘려주고
for
싶은
him.
심정이야.
Almost.
헛소리 집어치워.
Cut the nonsense. What more
넌
could you
대체
possibly
무엇이
want to
부족해서
justify
이런
doing
일을
this?
벌이는 거지? 너 정도 되는
No,
해결사면
sorry, what could you
굳이
possibly
이런 일을
want
벌일 필요가
to
없을
justify
텐데.
doing this? Read that a bit weirdly. I doubt a fixer at your standing would feel. I doubt a fixer at your standing would feel that anything is insufficient.
계속해서 이런 가짜는
Don't
짓을
think being a
벌이고
color
다닌다면
will save you. If you keep snooping
아무리
around pulling
특색이라도
nonsense like this, your
언젠가
elimination will be in
처리하라는
order
명령이
one day.
떨어질 거다.
부족함이
Oh, to
없다.
feel that nothing is insufficient.
처리당한다.
Eliminated?
너는 지금의
Tell me,
삶에
are you satisfied with your
만족하고
current
있어?
life?
겉으로 보이는 풍족함이
Affluence on the surface isn't
전부는
all there is to it.
아니지. 내 마음 한 구석은
A corner of my
비어
heart
있어.
is always empty.
그
When
빈
I try to fill
공간은
it with useless
쓸데없는 거로
things, it only gets
채우려고
bigger
하니 점점
and
더
strangles
넓어져서
me.
나를 그래. 그
Yes,
공간에만
I'm
있어야
looking
할
for something.
무언가를 찾아야
Something
하는
that
거야.
has to fit in that void.
난 찾은 것
I
같거든.
think I found it,
하지만
but I've yet to
아직 손에
claim
넣지는
it.
못했어. 하루빨리
I
그 빈
can't
곳을
wait for
채워
the day I fill
나를
that
완전하게
emptiness
만들고
and
싶네.
make myself whole.
아,
Oh,
내게는
is yours
있다고
filled
했나?
already?
소중한
Filled
사람.
by a person dear to you?
입 늘리지
Don't
마.
yap your mouth any further.
그렇게 노려보면
I can't
농담도
dare to crack a
못하겠어.
joke under your fierce gaze.
오늘은 서로
I'd
속
hate to see
드러내는
each
일
other's
없었으면
insides today, so could you
좋겠으니
kindly put this
이
scary
무서운
fellow
친구 좀
away?
치워주지 않을래?
한 가지만 묻겠다.
Just one last question.
대체 저런 괴물을 데려가서
What in
뭘
the
하려는
wind's name are
거지?
you planning to do with a monster like that?
꽤 재미있는
That's a
질문이라.
funny question.
누구나 불쌍한 것을
When there's a
보면
pitiful
데려가서
thing on the
예뻐해주고
street,
싶은
everyone
마음이
gets the
드는
urge to
법이잖아.
bring it home and adore it. No?
나와
I
함께 갈
think
수
this
있을
one
것
could
같거든.
join me. He looks
흥미로워
like an
보이고.
interesting specimen too.
그렇지 않아, 오스왈드?
Don't you agree, Oswald?
지금은 시큼한 향이
He
나지만
smells too sour right
우리와
now,
함께
but
서로
in our
낯을
hands
풍길
he'll
수
be letting off a
있겠죠?
dirty stench in no time.
씻는 법을 모르면
This weird sourness is what you get if you don't know how to wash your body right.
제가
I was just
반성해 주려고
about to
했는데.
neaten him nicely,
해골
but
씨가
Mr.
이상한
Funnybones over there had to send him elsewhere.
뭐라는 거야?
What even?
결론은
The
우리가
bottom line
데려가든
is, us
말든
taking him
너희는
shouldn't bother you at all.
내가 데려가면
If I
이
took him,
둥지를
he'd stop
파괴하는
destroying
것도
this nest any
멈추겠지.
further. In other
결국
words,
이
I'm
친구를 처리해야
saving you
하는
the fundamental
근본적인 건
trouble of
해결하는
taking
셈이야.
care of him.
아니,
No,
뒤틀린 포획을
that's all the more
위해서라도
reason to stop you,
더더욱
for us
이 녀석을
capturing the distortion is an
말려야겠군.
option.
널린 게 괴물들인데
Creatures are
굳이 이
everywhere in the city.
친구여야
Does
할
it
필요가
have to be
있을까?
this poor friend?
더 길게 말하는 것도
I'm starting to
피곤하고
get tired of talking,
정겨웠던
so let's
대화는
wrap up our
여기서
friendly
마무리하는
conversation
걸로
here.
하자. 오스왈드,
Oswald,
부탁할게.
give them a show for me.
이너 씨, 클라이 씨.
Oh, he's got a suit on now.
저희의 실력을
Miss Mermaid, Mr. Knife.
보여줍시다.
It's time to show the skills we've honed and wet.
분명 우리와 같은 함성과
This place will be
박수
filled
소리가
with thunderous cheers and
들리겠어요.
wondrous applause.
젠장.
Damn it,
부장님,
Director, give us an
어떡합니까?
order.
푸른 찬양.
Blue reverberation.
우리 셋은 조용한
The
곳으로 가서
three of us can go to
이야기를
a quiet
나눠볼까?
place for some private talk.
플루토?
Pluto,
알겠습니다.
but of course.
푸른 찬양.
The blue reverberation.
이해할 수 없어요.
I don't get it. Why would a
왜
fix with
저런
such a high
높은
grade do
등급의
something like
해결사가
that?
이런 일을
그건 아직 누구도
Well,
아는 바가
that's beyond
없어.
anyone's understanding for
오직
now.
푸른 찬양만
Only the blue
알겠지.
reverberation himself knows.
어쨌든 8시에 서커스 단원들을 처리하는 데는 문제
Anyway,
없었지만
even though the team had no problem
그 사이
handling the
푸른 찬양은
troopers of the 8
우는
o'clock
아이를
circus,
데리고
the blue
사라졌다.
reverberation vanished with the crying children in the meantime.
따라서
Section
다른
1 will be
뒤틀린
staying at
총구획을
the
위해
temporary base for a few
며칠
more
더
days to
임시본부에
secure
머물다
samples of
온다고
other distortions.
어쩐지 오늘
So
아침에
that's why they
돌아왔어야 할
hadn't come
일과가
back
안
by this
보여서
morning. I was
무슨
wondering
일인가
if anything
했습니다.
happened to them.
걱정 많으시겠어요,
You must be
부장님.
worried a lot, Director.
아니
Not at all. I trust in Zhao.
샤오라서 그건 그거고
Setting that aside,
쪽
how's our
상황은
situation?
저희 이과도
Section 2 isn't
맘
exactly
걱정할
doing
처지는
much better.
아닙니다. 협력 사무소들을 포함해
Oh.
도서관에 대해 조사 나간 이과 인원이 여러 당하고 있습니다.
I don't know if that should go through, Skier. Is that an okay thing to say? The staff was dispatched to Nest L have reported several casualties, including a sizable number of associate officers.
이대로 가다가는
If we continue, we
정말
might be in
곤란한
serious
상황이
trouble.
올 겁니다.
그래
Yeah, we
가만히
can't just sit here and
앉아서
take the
당하고 있을
losses
수는 없는
forever.
노릇이지. 하지만
We did make some
아예
progress,
수학이 없는 것도 아니야.
though.
뒤틀림 현상이
We found that every
발생한
person who
사람은
was subject to the
공통으로
distortion phenomenon was under
극심한
extreme
감정적
emotional
스트레스를 지니고
stress.
있었어.
감정적
Emotional
스트레스 말입니까?
stress, sir?
감정적으로 극한의 상태에 몰린
It
자들이
seems evident that those who
뒤틀림을
manifested the
발현한다는
distortion were
것만큼은
emotionally
확실해요.
pressured to an extreme. That's what you just said, May.
하지만
But the thing is, who in the city doesn't get stressed in their life, really? Everyone's holding their anguish within
전부 끝까지
themselves.
참고 사는 거지.
바로 그거야.
Exactly. This is my speculation, but it might be that the distortion occurs when the emotions bottled up exceed a
뒤틀림이
certain
발생한 것
threshold.
아닐까 싶어. 그 미묘한 선이 어디일지
What that threshold may be or how
무엇일지
high it may be is
아직
still a
모르겠어.
mystery, though.
부장님 말씀대로면
If your hypothesis is sound, the only ways to stop the distortion altogether would be to reduce people's stress or heighten each person's threshold. Maybe we could throw a big party and give everyone free cake.
도시에서는 둘 다 불가능하지.
Neither. That's not possible in the city. There's not enough cake in the world.
이 정도의 단서만으로는 완벽히 밝혀내는 게 어렵습니다.
There still isn't enough
더
evidence
많은
to prove
정보가
it. We need
필요해요.
more info.
뭐
Well, it's
오늘
our job as
받았으면
fixers to
어떻게든
fix the
문제를
problems we're paid to
해결해야
solve.
하는 게 우리
We've got to see what
해결사니까.
else can be done.
이번 초대장에
I have
많은
high
기대를 걸고
expectations for
있으니
this
좀 더
invitation. Let's
힘내보자고.
buck up a little.
네, 알겠습니다.
Understood? Like, she is adorable.
그나저나 부장님,
By the way, Director,
그건
how's
잘
that one thing
준비하고
going?
어?
Oh, you're talking about me entering the dumpling making
혹시-
contest?
아니지.
No, wait, I
이건
never told
처음에
anyone but
그런
Zhao
뭐
about that.
아니요.
No, I
한
mean
달
the
뒤에
preparation for your
있다는
first wedding anniversary next
1주년
month.
기념일 준비 말이 둥지 이주권을
I heard
선물로
you're going to give her a
드릴
next
거라면서요.
migration permit as a present.
뭐?
What?
그걸
How,
어떻게?
how did you... Oh, she's blushing. Words spread so quickly.
그새 퍼지.
부장님도
Come on,
참.
director. Everyone in Section 2 is gossiping about how you're spending your newly wedded life with Director Zhao, the Maiden of Iron.
이과 안에서 자...
우선 그 이야기는
Let's
일을
save that for
끝낸
after we
뒤에.
finished our work.
네?
Yes, sir.
그리고 세실은
Cecil,
나중에 이야기
we
좀
should
하자.
have a little chat later. I know you and I have been deep in this romantic relationship for a while, and you didn't know I was married, and now it's been outed by our tiny little colleague, but let's not let this affect our professional life.
예,
Yes, sir.
푸른 전형이 무엇을 목표로 하는지는
I'm still unsure
모르겠지만
what the Blue Reverberation's
확실한 것
goal is,
같아.
but I think I get one thing for certain.
또라이라는 것?
That he's an absolute nutcase?
농담하자는 게
I'm
아니야.
not in the mood for jokes.
지금까지
From what we've seen
봐온대로라면
so far, the Blue
푸른
Reverb was
전형은
gathering
뒤틀림을 모으고
distortions.
있어. 아니,
No, I'm not sure if they can be
뒤틀림이라고
called
불러야
as
할지도
such.
모르겠네.
Distortions that are capable of
이성적으로
thinking and acting
사고하고
rationally.
행동할 수 있는 뒤틀림.
확실히 지금까지 봐온 바로는 그런 것 같지만
Sure, that's what he seems to be doing, but
이유는 모르겠네.
we still don't have a clue why.
저런 놈들을
What's
모아서
a
뭘
bunch of
하겠다는
freaks
건지.
going to do? Well, I mean, power. They are very powerful. They're very dangerous and allows him to control things and become incredibly rich. So if you just want a shallow goal, that one's an obvious one. However, he's also very, very, very clearly trying to take over the library and control it in order to use its power to bring back his dead sister. So, given that everybody who's gone in has died, and we're climbing really quickly through the ranks of like ratings, he's clearly building up a powerful army to come in and conquer the library. That's my theory. We still don't have a clue why. What's a bunch of freaks going to do?
무엇이든 간에
Whatever it
좋은
may
일은
be, I
아닐
don't
것
think it
같아.
will be a good thing.
어쨌든
In any case,
답도
we're
나오지
wasting our
않는
time
문제를
pondering
논하고
over a
있기에는
question we'll never
시간이
figure
아까울
the answer
뿐이지.
to out on our own.
뭐
Well, that's a good
그것도
point.
그래.
그건 그렇고
So I suppose it's common for
해결사끼리
fixers to
가정을
start
꾸리는 건
families?
흔한가 봐.
빈번하지.
Oh, it is.
서로
They're often in
얼굴만
life or
떼고
death
상대방을
situations
만나는
together,
일이
working
많으니까.
face to face. And then they're in hot and heavy situations together, working face to face.
대개는
Most
비극으로
end in
끝나.
tragedy, though. If a couple staying in
해결사
fix a
일에
bit
몸담고
business, it won't take
살아간다면
long until only
빠른
one of them
시일 내에
remains.
둘 중 하나만
Like if a
남거든.
distortion comes along, destroys your entire place, and kills your wife.
나처럼
Exhibit
말이야.
A, me. That thing I just said. That happened to me.
그러네. 곧 저
Good point.
해결사도
That fixer is
이곳에 올
about to meet
거고.
his end here too.
너무 쉽게 말하는데.
You're speaking way too casually about it.
롤랑,
Roland, I'll say this before you
괜히
get
감정적이게
sentimental.
될까봐 저 사람은
They could very
충분히
well make the
도서관에
choice
오지
to
않을
not
수
come to
있었어.
the library.
하지만
Yet they
자신의
still
선택으로
choose to come here
이곳에
of their
오는
own
거잖아.
volition.
도시 악몽 이상으로
Urban
가면
nightmares and beyond
그건
are no
선택이
longer a
아니야.
matter of choice.
보이지 않는
Urban
강제성이
nightmares
계획돼
and
있어서
stars of the city are
도시 악몽
designated as
이상으로
such because there
지정하는
an
거라고.
invisible sense of compulsion involved.
보이지 않는
Invisible
강제성?
compulsion?
그렇다고
That
해서
doesn't change the fact
그들이
that they're
선택할 수
able to
있다는
make
사실은 변하지
choices.
않아. 그렇게 소중한 게 있다면
If they're things they
위험성 있는
cherish
곳에
so much,
오지
why
않으면
should they risk their
그만이잖아.
lives going to a dangerous place?
선택의 자유가
They have the
충분히
liberty of
있습니다.
choice.
엔젤라,
Angela,
네가
you were
전에
right when
말한
you said
대로
no one is truly
도시
free in
안에서
this city.
자유는 없어. 선택과 자유.
Choice and liberty, the things they
소중한
cherish
것을
so
마음에
much,
품는다고? 도시에서
people's
살아가는
desires
사람들은
clash and
그저
intertwine with
개인의
one another to
욕망이
create an
얽히고
intangible
설켜
chain.
보이지 않는
That's life
사슬을
in the city.
만들어낼 뿐이야. 저들이 협회의
Them
명령에
coming
따라
here
이곳에 오는
as the
것도
association ordered,
그동안
all
도서관에서
the guests ending up as
수많은
books in the
수능도,
library,
내가 일을
me
위해
leaving the house
잠시
for urgent
집을
work
비운
and then
것도
being away when my wife got horribly murdered.
자유에 따른
It
선택처럼
might seem like
보이지만
choices made out of free
결국
will, but in
타인의
truth,
욕망으로
our hands were
얽힌
forced by
족쇄에
the shackles
묶여
of other
있을
desires.
그래서 저들을 배려하기
So,
위해
Are you saying
나는
that I
내 자유를
shouldn't
얻고자
pursue
하면
my
안
freedom
된다는
because
거야.
I must show consideration for them?
난
Because
기계라서
I'm a machine?
자격이 없으니까?
Because I'm unworthy?
아니 그런
No,
건
it's got nothing to do
상관없어.
with that.
하지만 이런
But if you
방법으로
keep trying
얻은
to earn
자유는
freedom this way, the karma
언젠가
will come back
자신의
to
목을
strangle you
조르는
one
결과를
day.
불러올 거야.
헛소리
Enough
집어치워.
of that drivel.
그건
This
그거고.
is this and that
이건
is
이거잖아.
that. It's that thing I always say.
도착했습니다.
And we're here.
생각보다
This
고풍스러운
place looks a
곳이네요.
lot more antiquated than I expected.
그러게 말이야.
It does for sure.
부장님 신혼집도
Are you gonna decorate your house in
이런
this style, director?
느낌이려나요?
You know, when we get out of here scot-free and not dead.
샤오는 좀 더
It's a
귀여운
weird
걸
way to
좋아.
phrase it, but Zhao prefers something cute. She actually really likes pink and teddy bears. So I got her a pink teddy bear to go with her other 50 pink teddy bears.
메이,
I mean, May, stop
쓸데없는
asking
소리
silly
말고
things
일에
and focus on work. Stop making me talk about pink teddy bears.
일과 부장님의 취향이 그랬군요.
Oh, that's our Section 1 director's
참고하도록
taste.
하겠습니다.
Pink teddy bears. I see, I'll take note of that. Ugh.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guests.
저는 이곳의
I'm
관장이자
Angela, the
사서인
director and librarian of
엔젤라입니다.
my role's namesake.
우리는 리우 협회 남부지부 이과 해결서다.
We are the fixers of Section 2 of the Liu Association, Southern Branch.
초대장에 적힌
We've come to
책을
retrieve
회수하기
the
위해
books
왔지.
listed on your invitation.
시련을
You may take them
극복하신다면
if you can overcome the
충분히
ordeals.
가능합니다.
더
Do you
할 말
have
있는가?
anything else to say? The situation is pressing and a
상황이
quick
급한지라
guidance would be appreciated.
들어갈 수 있게 안내.
초대장에 적힌 책들이
The books truly
당신의 목숨을
worth
걸
risking your
만큼
life over,
가치가
however?
있나요?
Interesting.
무슨 소리지?
What do you mean?
행복한 일상을
I'm asking if
떠나보내도
they're
될
valuable
만큼
enough for you to give up the
가치가
joys
있느냐는
of
거죠.
everyday life.
인간의 삶이
A
궁금한
machine that's curious
기계인가요?
about the life of humans? Huh.
당신이 말한 행복한 일상을
This is what I
지키기
must do
위해
to protect the
해야 하는
joys of
일이야.
life you just mentioned.
하고 싶어서 하는
There
일은
aren't a lot of
그리
things
많지
that are
않아.
done outside of one's own volition,
가려감이 일을 할 만큼
and we
여유롭지도
can't
않지.
exactly afford to skip on work we don't feel like doing. Sorry. There aren't a lot of things that are done out of one's own volition, and we can't exactly afford to skip on work we don't feel like doing.
그렇군요.
I see. So
떠밀렸다는
you
거네요.
were coerced into making this choice.
이제
May
들어가도
we enter now?
괜찮은가?
네,
You may.
부디 당신의 책을
And may you find your
찾으실
book
수 있기를.
in this place. Fascinating. Fascinating. So, the thing there is that she seems to have honestly not believed that they didn't have choice. I agree, it is so well written. It's like, up to this point, she's just been acting on the assumption that they're people, of course they have a choice. And like, in the rewatch, I saw, excuse me, I saw this when she was like dealing with the Sephiroth as well, and she'd be like, at least you guys have a choice, while controlling them, telling them they have a choice. And with Roland being like, yeah, there's a happy married couple, you're gonna murder one of them right now. I wonder. Like, I wonder if any of the people we kill are gonna come back after the game, or at the end of the game. Because we're really beginning to feel the weight of it now. Like, we have killed so many people here. That even Roland, who's just like, oh, yeah, fuck everyone who isn't us, is beginning to care. And he's actually convincing Angela to care. Why would they? Because it's the library. Like, why would they or how would they? Because how? Because it's the library. The library can do fucking anything. If it can bring us back after every time we die, it can definitely bring back the people that we turn into books. As for why, if Angela decides they should. At the moment, she sees no reason to care. They came here of their own choice, why would she ever do anything to help them? But she's beginning to feel it now. She feels guilty. Interesting. Right, what am I dealing with? Not Stabby. Project Moon writing, guy, I love this series so much. It is really good. Like, going back to that compliment criticize we got, like, bloody 2 hours ago. Yeah, the writing is just one of the best things in this series. They got as much choice as an agent instructed to enter we can change anything. Yeah. This game gets to me. Like, in the 9 months since I last played this, sorry I'm just dwelling here a bit. In the 9 months since I last played this, I've listened to From a Place of Love, hundreds of times. Like, even months after last playing it, months after playing Lovetown, I still think about it a lot. It is just, it's lodged in my brain now. And actually, a couple of weeks ago, I was talking to a friend about this game. And it's like, oh yeah, it's an incredibly fucked up game. Do you want to hear the fucked up stuff that's in it? And she was like, yes, please tell me. So I told her the story of Lovetown. And, because it's not a game she was going to play on her own. So I told her the story, and it's like, it's stunning. It's just a stunning thing to me that this is real. Not real, but you know, a real game. Right. So, not stabby. Let's go with Yesod. I've not used Yesod today. It will naturally be harder to aim for weak points if you wield your weapon too recklessly. First I swing like this, and the next was this, right? Alright, that's the way I practiced. I will never die! Let's sweep them all in a big swipe like swoosh. I represent order. The loot is overpowered by none. One's actions should not be a detriment to all. We will not expose our back to the enemy. My eyes shall look straight ahead as we advance. We must be quick to go on the offensive. Okay. Go for that one, Colinium. Block that one. Eek. It's a nasty one. I can't remember what the gold thing represents on that, the fourth one. I don't remember. Counter dice. Oh, I'm getting I got confused between counter and evasion. Emotional turbulence is such a metal name. Okay. I have a librarian on this floor named Piper. She unintentionally blows people up and looks smug while doing it. Ooh. Ooh. Not great. Not great. Nice. Get him, pleb lord. Good work, you sword. Not great work, you sword. Considering so many of them targeted like one person, we didn't bloody stagger her. Yeah, there are just too many red lines. Welcome back, Mozzie. I am doing a story level. Story fight, whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, we're about to murder a husband. I mean, I imagine lots of them. Alright, something I will say, and I was on the fence about like talking about this at the beginning of the stream, is something I noticed when rewatching is that this is it's more depressing watching it all in one go compared to like watching bits and pieces. And like watching so watching it like all in one go, and it's like seeing all of these people that we murder that I like Olga and Leslie and all of these people. It's like some of them are just doing their job, some of them are trying to help people, and they just all come here and die. It's incredibly fucking depressing. But the worse than that is the nihilism. And like I remember I used to talk about how, good work guys, I'm heating up. I used to talk about how I liked the nihilism in this world because it was like everything sucks and we're going to try and make it better. But it's not. It's an everything sucks and fucking everything sucks. Like, it's not a dystopia, but it might as well be in some cases. Because the way people are just like, yeah, you were stupid for caring about this, about your colleague. You know what line of work we're in. And it's, I don't know. I just can't get behind that. I disagree in the sense that the world is like that, but the story isn't. Yeah, it's more the world I'm thinking of. Like, the story's fantastic, and you can do a lot of good storytelling in a nihilistic world. I just don't like that mindset for a world. I find a lot of the stories in Project Moon are about finding hope in a world that feels hopeless. Maybe. staggered. Oh, bugger. Sure that one dies. Oh no. Don't die, Ryan. Ryan, you knob. Oh no, that was good. When they turn around and it's like our guy's on the left instead of the right, it really catches me sometimes. Good, one down. Two down. And one of ours down. Right, would be Ryan. Not again! To be fair, granted early, we're shown that all guests are allowed to run away. It's not that you shouldn't. Ooh! Ronta through bees! New Year, so same dead Ryan. Thank you, Ronta. That's really nice of you. This all F in the chat for dead Ryan. Maybe I'll move into Mark II now. To be fair, granted early, we're shown that all guests are allowed to run away. It's not that you shouldn't feel bad for the characters, but understand that they had a choice and options to do otherwise. I feel like I'm waxing lyrical a bit about this. I've been doing this a lot in my recent videos. Like the Baldur's Gate I recorded yesterday, I went on an extended rant ramble about stuff, which I'm almost certainly going to keep in because I think it's worth saying. But like, this is sort of an issue I had with Attack on Titan, which I have definitely brought up in relation to this again because it's another nihilistic world where people are trying to find hope. And I think Attack on Titan, how do I put this politely, completely fucked it. Because I think that they took such a left turn in the plot, and I'm going to try and avoid spoilers. They took such a left turn in the plot that it killed interest I had and shattered the stakes, because the stakes that you thought were important weren't at all. And it's like, you can't do that and then change it. It doesn't work. For me, at least. If other people like it, fine, not a problem. By all means, enjoy what you enjoy. But for me, it just completely ruined it. And but going back to this, is that one of the sort of themes in that was there was the you can only do what's good for you, but there's also the I can't remember where I was going with it now. You shouldn't feel bad for the characters, but understand they had a choice and options to do otherwise. Yeah. A lot of the times, people don't have the choice. And that is clearly a theme this game is promoting. People do not have the choices they seem to have. That when you're in someone's situation, people see everything from within their own box. So that's why, like, thinking outside the box, thinking pragmatically beyond yourself is really hard to do. And particularly in a world like this, where no one seems to care about anyone beyond literally them. And like with Gabora's story, where she gave money to her neighbors and they were like, well, she's clearly holding more money for herself, we better go and steal it. It's like, this game beats you over the head a bit with the idea that no one gives a shit about anyone who isn't them. You see it all the time in the offices. That is just the infrastructure of the world. And you get some people who break apart from that, like Lulu, crying in the rain when her friends died in the library. I expect we're going to see it with Zhao when her husband dies. Philip, although Philip, I think, doesn't really fit that because he's more of a selfish wanker, and he wasn't so much crying because his friends died as he was crying because he ran away and didn't help them. I think he was more upset about that than actually his friends dying. But like, even when they're like, oh, isn't that where Salvador works? Yeah, he used to be really good, but he sucks now because he can't do his job right. And I don't know. I'm much less okay with nihilistic stuff than I was even a year ago. It's just, as someone said, the world can feel really hopeless. Like, the real world can feel really hopeless. And it's why I don't like sad anime. Like, there is basically only one anime that's got a dark tone that I at all enjoy, and it's Tokyo Ghoul. But other, like, dark, depressing ones just don't do anything for me because it's not what I need from anime. I like anime that's bright and colourful and friendly and bouncy, and it's just something to bring joy into your life, rather than something that's like, yeah, everything's shit and everyone and everything's shit and you should all feel that way too. And it's... I can see why you got tricked into watching Madoka. I'm fairly sure I've told this story. I'm going to give an abridged version because it's an incredibly personal story, but there's an anime called Puella Magi Madoka Magica, and you see, back in the day, I used to browse, what was it, like Meme Base, for like the anime section of Meme Base, just looking for like, essentially looking for art styles for anime, because that was the only way I had that I knew of to find different kinds of anime to watch. And I'd browse Meme Base, and it's like, oh, the art style on that's nice. What's this from? Oh, I'll just write the name down, I'll check it out later. And that's how I found stuff like Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, My Hero Academia. All of these are ones I found first on Meme Base, and then went and watched. Like, the very first image I ever saw of My Hero Academia was like Uraraka holding a knife, and it's like, that's a nice art style. And I had no context from it. It's like a season 2 image. I had no context for it at the time, but it's like, yeah, that's interesting. I'll keep that and find out what it is later. Anyway, I found one that's like, oh, the art style on this is really nice. It's got this like nice shading and so on, and it's bright and colourful and different like contrasting colours. So that seems really, really bright and friendly. What's it called? Puella Magi Madoka Magica. Yeah, magical girls. That sounds bright and fun. Flash forward to a year or two later, and someone in my family was going through very, very, very bad health problems. I'm not going to go into any more detail. It's really not something I want to talk about, but it was really, really upsetting. And it's like, okay, I need something really bright and colourful to take my mind off this. Well, Puella Magi Madoka Magica is the brightest, most colourful anime I've seen, so I'm going to watch that. I got 3 episodes into it, and it's like, fuck me, I can't watch this. And I've not gone back to it, and like, the family member recovered, but I can't go back to it. And I'm still a fan of the art style, but it's like, it's both that it's incredibly dark and depressing, because it is, by the way, in case anyone's uncertain, Puella Magi Madoka Magica is the single most fucking depressing thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So, there's that. And I still like the art style, and I still like the characters. Like, Sayaka and Mami are both two of like my favorite character designs from anything. But bloody hell, that show is not good for me. And it's why I tend to stay away from dark and depressing stuff. There is no good I can come from it. It's why I haven't seen like Black Mirror, which is critically acclaimed, Squid Game. You know, these are all really dark shows that I know, however good they may be, are not worth me watching them. So yeah. That was a little brief interlude as a deep dive into my psychology and why I react certain ways to certain themes and stuff. Shall we continue? Who's maybe Colinium? Anyway, cracking on. So I hope that's a bit of an insight into why I have certain very strong reactions to certain themes and stuff. And it'll give context to why I react so badly in the upcoming Baldur's Gate episode. I don't think it's the next episode, I think it's going to be the one after that. Possibly even the one after that. In one of the upcoming Baldur's Gate 3 episodes, which is like 120 odd. Just for context. Lament doesn't say it's an all librarians effect, but maybe I'm misunderstanding how Lament works. I have heard, yeah, someone mentioned that Lament... Oh wow. Randomly slot. That seems like a bad idea. Who would do that? Yeah. Oh, it was literally just there. Yeah, it specifically says single ally. But I think I have been told before that that's like a known bug or something. Learning new mechanics about Ruin is going to fry my brain. Now you know how I feel coming back to it after a year and being like, what's a counter dice? How do counter dice work? How does evasion dice conflict with, like, what happens if I use an evasion dice against a blocked... Oh, whatever. Visual bug. I remember visual bug. We do have a blank space. How do I... Like, I remember the basics about range pages. It's like how stuff interacts. And, like, there are still things people don't fully explain. Like, if there are two guys with the same speed dice, how does it know which one goes first? That kind of thing. And I've heard conflicting reports of, oh, it does it by this. And someone else is like, no, actually it does it by this. So no, I don't think anyone really knows. And people just guess with authority. Come on, stagger the bugger. Stagger the bugger, your sword. No! No, your sword. Yes, your sword. Come on, Elmer. No, Elmer. Stagger them. No, Elmer's staggered. Come on, he's on 3. Good work, Pleb Lord. Good work, Colinium. Good work, Pleb Lord. You got a kill. This game is so hard for me with language processing issues. At least in Limbus I can just use busted IDs and clash. I totally get avoiding dark and depressing stories. If I wanted to feel bad, I'd just read the news. Yeah. Oh, was there a sturdy defense? I didn't even notice that. Synchronize. I like Solomon. Elmer is staggered. Buggeration. What's this one? 1 to 2 haste and deal 2 to 7 damage with attacks. Perfect time to do bloody solemn lament on somebody. Who am I going to lament? Do you want to get lamented? I'm going to lament the crap out of you. Colinium. Intercept that one, would you? No, actually, intercept anyone going for Elmer. Because we've still got another bloody fight after this one against the bosses. Okay, Elmer's going to be okay. Damn. So cool. Oh. Pleblord? Pleblord, you staggered him. You counter-staggered. Good work, everybody. Yay, sweet buns are on you. Server right, I'm headed back inside. We still have work to do. Giddy up now. Oh god, here we go then. LOL. A fighter that never retreats. Gain emotion level. Oh no. That's really good. I don't want to fight that. Cecil, she's very pretty. Firm as a great mountain. I would have really laughed if May, one of the tiniest people we fought, is like firm as a great mountain. No, she's just vigilant in peace. Oh yeah, he's got 2 emotional turbulence. Iron wall. Some good defensive stuff in here. Oh, look at that! Cecil and May's exclusive page. Inflict 1 plus personal emotion level amount of burn. Interesting. I don't know that we're going to be able to do this, guys. We're not looking healthy. We should not let them attack from our back. We'll push forward with a steadfast spirit. Focus. They aren't pushovers by any means. I'm prepared. Moving on now. Okie dokie. I can't lament them. It's got to recharge. I just need to survive until I can lament, and then I'll be able to get something. Alright, Elmer isn't getting attacked. Pleblord is. Colinium is. Isod is. Oh, he's got a fancy staff. Look at how smug she looks. That's adorable. At least you got some of the baseline pages for loot reception. I basically already had them because I'd already beaten the first load. Because this is like the second act. Alright, see if we can take out Cecil. I'm going to aim for Cecil. He's got +2 haste. Okay, so he's... If I can take him out early, I'm at a much higher advantage. Ooh. So I want to kind of just avoid that. Intercept anyone? Pleblords can take a beating. Can intercept that one. There. Okay, so I'm aiming for Cecil. I'm going to do a load of damage to her, hopefully, because if I can get her page, that would be a great boon. Nice. 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 Ooh. Good work, Elmer. Nice one. And Lowell also is getting bloody pounded. Pleblord's doing some good work too. May, however. Ooh. Okay. That went well, I think. Ooh, here we are. None of these are blunt. Cool. Go for that, for the mass individual, I think. Is there other stuff you consider super depressing to the point you couldn't enjoy it? What a wonderful topic to ask me about. I don't know. Sorry, this one's a much harder fight. I'm going to have to concentrate a bit more here. You reckon that's overkill? How many times does it do it? It'll do between 8 and... Hang on, let me have a look. It's got no strength. Blunt +1. So that means it'll do between 16 and 8 times 6. 48. No, 8 times 7. 50. It will stagger. I think I'd rather just do it. I'd rather... Like, everyone's looking a bit ropey, particularly Pleblord and Colinium. So if I can guarantee that I get a kill, I'd rather overkill than underkill. Because if I fail to kill her and she gets away, I will not be happy. Remove all dice from this page, add a mass attack page to a hand that can only be used next scene. Oof. Yeah, I think he might be dead. Oh well. Not even touched May yet. Yeah, okay. We might be able to take out Lol and Cecil this turn. Yep, Cecil. Perhaps I wasn't fit to best star of the city. Even if everyone else dies, as long as one person stands. Can't let them have their way, here I come! Oh, I'm not foolish enough to let such a casualty surprise me. Okay. That was a pretty good round. Pleblord is miraculously still alive. 8 to Isn't that 8 to 20 summation? Which one? I can't even see them anymore. Emotional turbulence, can you best that? I think you can actually. Oh, I don't know about lols. And he didn't even get to use it. But that's gonna hurt. If I can get in early, I might be able to do enough damage to make it okay. How much has he got? 32. Pleb Lord, I'm putting you entirely on the job of killing him. I'll also throw that one on there just to guarantee. Oh yeah, I need to hit her as hard as possible. If I can possibly stag... Oh, they're only 1 speed. Okay, change your plan. Almost certainly. Hey, Hyper Undone. Just popping in for a bit to say I found the new favourite in LV. I don't know what LV is. LC. Oh, Lobotomy Corporation, your new favourite abnormality. Right. Or my new favourite abnormality? Cool. Okay, I think that's all I can do. 5 to 10. Should be okay and should overwhelm that. So if I can continue to hit her. Yeah. Okay. Stagger him, come on. Yes. Down. She's down to... Oh, she's down to 1. Oh, Colinium. The bloody kamikaze. Ah. Great work, Colinium. Victory is ours. I wasn't sure we had this, but we totally did. Good work, everybody. You've all worked very, very hard to get here, and I'm proud of all of you. And now we get to the final hit. Whew. Very good. We got a nose. Emotional turbulence 4% chance to boost stagger damage by 1 when engaging character with 15 burn. That's worthless to him. Emotional turbulence. Hot-headed brawler. Headwear. And emotional turbulence and emotional turbulence. Cool. And we got Book of Cecil, a Book of May, and no books of Lowell. Damn.
그래. 결국
Yep,
이렇게
this
되는
is how it's
거지.
bound to end, I guess.
나는 잘
I'm
모르겠네.
not sure I understand.
행복한 일상을
Things
지키기
people
위해
must
해야
do in
하는
order to
일도
secure the joys of ordinary
그들이
life.
어떤 마음가짐으로
People's
일을
mindset when they
하는지도
do such work.
그리고
The reason your
이자들과
attitude is suddenly
다름없는 도시의
changed when you had
죽음들에
no
대해
problem laughing off
웃어넘기던
the deaths of numerous
이런
other people
태도를
in the
보이는
city
것도
who were no different from them. I'm glad that she's calling that out, and it's 100% the married couple thing. Like, if he's trying to forget or is repressing the memories of his wife's death, then seeing someone going through, like, seeing a married couple where one of them dies is gonna bring that back, and it's not gonna sit well with him.
왜 난 이
And
모든
most of
걸
all, the reason
이해할 수
I
없는지까지
can't understand all this.
타인의 불행은 내가
There's nothing I
어쩔
can
도리가
do
없잖아.
about the misfortune of others.
내가 손댈
I
수
just
없는
learned to lightly
비극을
brush off the
가볍게
tragedies I can't do
털어넘기는
anything to
방법을
help
배웠을
with.
뿐이야.
Laughing things off is the only way to stay
웃어넘기지
sane in
않으면
this
견딜
city.
수 없으니까. 하지만 내가
I
안고
still
가야
can't
하는
help but
일에는
laugh a bit of
아직도
laugh
스무
about
숨밖에
matters
못
I should take
지켰다.
responsibility for, though.
뭐 결론도 안
Well, I
나는
suppose
일에
dwelling on a problem without
매달려봤자
a
자기 목
conclusion
조르는
would be
꼴이지.
considered strangling yourself.
이번 일은 내가 너무 감정적이었어.
I'll admit, I got too emotional this time.
엔젤라,
I never meant
네가
to say you're
자유를 얻을
unworthy to
자격이
gain
없다는
freedom
뜻은
or anything,
아니야.
Angela. You're my best friend.
그건 그거고
That's that, and
이건
this is
이거니까.
this.
알고 있어.
I know, you say it all
너도
the time.
나도 상처투성일
Both you and
테니
I are bearing many wounds because we're best friends.
나도
My words were too
말이
harsh
심했어.
too.
그래 좋게
Alright,
해결하자고.
we cool,
우리
dog.
둘이 싸워서
Let's
좋을
just
건
let
뭐
it
있냐?
slide, bro. Fighting each other won't do us any good. Interesting. From dying to a general to beating the second hardest row 1 fight in the Star of the City all in one stream. Let's have a look. Did I get it? No. There's May and there's Cecil, but there is no, what's his face? Lol. Got May's page. She looks so adorable. Gale kick. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna do some rebuilding after this stream. Cause that's that's what I used to do, isn't it? I used to between streams build decks using the cards I unlocked so you guys didn't have to see me going, what about this one? What about this one? For like a billion years. Thanks for watching, Nathan. I mean, if you want to stick around, we'll probably only be another like 10 minutes. I'm going to burn another 10 of each of these because I didn't get Cecil's page. Oh, I got more of them. Cool. Purple ones, you can have 3, right? Actually, we might just call it there. Purple's got 3, okay. Alright, I think we might call it there. Did I unlock another fight? I did. Unlock the next tier. So, between streams, I will redo that fight and get Lol's page, Lol's book. Burn as many of those as I fancy, and then see what I can do to upgrade people using those pages. And I'll do it all off camera because it is horribly dull to observe. But yeah, there we go. It feels so good to be back. Like, genuinely, I have not liked feeling unable to stream this. I am so glad I'm back with this now, and I hope you guys are too, because this is a fantastic game. And although, and like, for me, the fact that I can talk so emphatically about it, and about the themes and the story and the world and the characters and how it makes me feel and how it makes other people feel and how the characters feel, I think that's a sign of something worth caring about. So yeah. Cool. So, next time I will be taking a crack at the thumb again. I'm going to crack some thumbs, and then that'll be the last one of the row. So, thank you very much for watching. It does feel great to be back in Library of Ruina, and I will be continuing it next Friday. Also, I'm going to mention this now as something I've been considering. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. I'm streaming Card Shop Sim every Wednesday and Library of Ruina every Friday. What do you think to me putting it in the vote for Monday as well? Like both of them in the vote, and basically having Monday be sort of whatever you fancy, and I can continue one of the ongoing series, or I can do something different based on votes. I don't know. I'm on the fence, because on one hand it's like, if it's an ongoing series, I like the idea of it being on a set day so that people know when to plan for. But at the same time, it also, I want to keep the momentum up, and one 3-hour stream a week is just not a lot for continuing a game, you know? So I might put them in the vote for Monday, which will be happening on the Gary River Discord right after this stream. So go join that. It's below the Twitch and in the description of the YouTube stream. Join the Gary River Discord there. Also check out my Twitter, my Blue Sky, and my Patreon as well. Pledges on there make a massive difference. So, thank you very much for watching. I am going to go have some dinner. Have a nice weekend. And I will see you guys on Monday for whatever it is voted for on the Discord. Thank you very much. Last time I'm going to say that, I promise. And I will catch you later.